right, guys, check. We have sound. All right, listen. Listen, Linda. We got to talk. So stick around. Because it's going to get good. At least I think it is. All right, listen. Did I already say that? All right, listen. I was laying in bed right now. All right, so I was just laying in bed. It is literally 1 a.m. And I was thinking, all right? I was thinking. I want you to just follow along in my thought process here as I try to kind of like work through some of this in my head. Because I know we've got Nick Trigilli, bodybuilding BS, doing his detective work, and there's a lot of information that's already been coming out pretty steadily with other people. But check this out. All right. And go watch my other video here that I made about the potential business triad between the Liver King, More Plates, More Dates, Derek, and Vigorous Steve. All right? So that's kind of where we're going to go with this thought process. I want you to all right, let's start here. All of this came out in a very specific way. Almost like it was methodically planned out. Now, we all know Liver King, whilst being a liar, is still a very good businessman. He has good marketing strategies, it looks like, it appears. Clearly because he sold us a character and everyone believed it. Well, at least the character, I guess. I mean, anybody who knew anything knew he was clearly juiced to the gills with fake-ass ab implants. I mean, I could tell you he was on massive amounts of growth hormone from the first time I saw him with his body type, stature, proportions, and caveman nose. But check this out. Now we've got, let's say, Liver King in the middle, okay? More Plates, More Dates, Derek on this side. Vigorous Steve on this side. Now, for later, I want you to also think about Leo and Longevity and Tony Huge. Doctor Tony Huge. We have this cluster of guys, okay? Leo and Tony will come in later as we hopefully complete this thought process. Now, Liver King seems like he loves to get his hands in on lots of different businesses. He's got money, he's got capital, he's got startup, he has opportunities. He could really do anything he wants with it, and he's a smart enough guy to continue to diversify. Now, what did Liver King do exactly by breaking the chains of the lies that he was tied to about steroid use? He said he was natural. So what does that mean? Everybody knows he's natural, and he's been maintaining that lie for a long time. But that's the ceiling. That's the cap. He's at the cap. He's at the top peak of the, well, if I get any bigger, if I get any more ripped, if I get any more lean, no one's going to believe I'm natty anymore. So he maintained the lie. But now that he broke that lie and apologized and admitted it, now he can tell everybody, oh, I'm just going to kind of up my dose and I found this new health clinic I'm working with. Merrick Health. You see what I'm saying? Now, what that means is he could start promoting Merrick Health. And that's going to make Derek from Merrick Health much, much more successful. That's going to propel Merrick Health into a new category. Vigorous Steve is a pretty well-known bodybuilding coach in his circle doing his thing. He promotes Merrick Health. He and his clients use Merrick Health. And he's coaching the Lion King. Okay, follow me so far? So now they have this cool little triangle of, well, if you scratch my back, I'll eat your testicles. That's really gross. Really gross. So gross. Does that put things into a different perspective for you about the Liver King? Who knows where those testicles came from? Don't you remember when your mom always said, hey, don't eat that. You don't know where it came from. Well, don't eat those testicles. You don't know where they came from. So again, we've got this triangle of guys who are working together, helping each other out. But Leo in longevity, see, he's out of the triangle now. He went through some stuff. I don't know the specifics of it, so I'm not going to comment about it, but he went through some stuff, some personal issues. And Dr. Tony Huge, he's just Tony Huge. I don't even think he's a doctor. He's Tony Huge doing his thing. Now, Tony's had a lot to say about the Liver King. Leo's had a lot to say about the Liver King. Leo and Tony say similar things about the Liver King. And I don't think they're benefiting off of this thing, this triangle here of a liar king, Merrick Health, and vigorous Steve, but I think that they're going to come into play at a later time regarding some other things. Maybe some scandalous things. Again, I repeat, this is all speculation. This is all the workings of my head. So, Liver King, Derek, Steve are creating a new business, let's say. A new business based around Merrick Health. Because now Liver King can be completely open and honest about what he uses, how he uses it, and what he gets. He's not going to be. I mean, he's still going to be like every other bodybuilder who says, oh, I'm on TRT. Even though we know he's on other, whatever. But as they move forward, that's going to be a very successful endeavor. So I think we're going to have to see how all this plays out because there's a lot that could happen. And like I've said in my other videos, I hate liars. I believe in full transparency. That's one of the main reasons I started this channel. To give you full transparency, to provide you with all the information, the proper information, the accurate and correct information so that you don't have to continue believing other people's lies. So that's what I'm going to continue to do. I don't believe in lying, and I'll never lie to you. And I hope that you will never lie to me in return if we ever meet. But I really do think that there's something greater here. One of my biggest issues is that this man has become so successful based off of a lie. So have many others. Simeon Panda, to name one. Mike O'Hearn, to name another. There's many men who have gotten very successful careers, gotten far, far in their lives based off of their lies or because of their lies. The fitness industry is full of all of them. And I take pride in not being one of them. Okay? But my background comes from many different places. I was in the entertainment industry as a musician, actor, and model for many years. I loved what I did. And I'm a coach. I'm not a bodybuilder. I bodybuild, but I coach. And I've been coaching for over 20 years. I've been coaching competitive bodybuilders, contest prep. I've been coaching and mentoring recovering addicts and guys coming straight out of prison, giving them trades to learn, skills to learn. And I work with a lot of different people. Not just bodybuilders. So what I do is very different. I come at all of this from a different angle. But I'll always give you the truth because that's what I would want to know if I was you. I mean, I think this is kind of interesting. I'm kind of really intrigued to see where this goes. I think it's sad that so many people are just letting the Liar King's lies go and saying, oh, well, thanks for coming out and apologizing and this. I believe that liars should be held accountable and responsible. And I know he's apologized, but then maybe he should give everybody their money back and start over. Because a lot of people would not have bought anything from him or bought into his gimmick knowing he was not natty. Because see, the success rate of not natties, openly not natties, is much lower than the success rate of fake natties. Fake natties come out and the average Joe thinks, oh, that's attainable. I'm going to buy what they're selling me. I'm going to do what they're telling me to do because I can look like them naturally. They look amazing. But in reality, they are fake natties. They got what they got through gear. And again, I'm fine with that, okay? I did 23 years naturally. I earned my opportunity to take gear now, okay? I have a major brain injury. My pituitary gland actually doesn't even work, so I had to go on TRT, conveniently enough. And I just had a spinal fusion, so Decadurablin is really great for muscle tissue repair. And, well, Tren is great for everything. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Stay away from Tren, kids. But in reality, I want you guys to know the truth so that you can move forward to become the best version of yourself. Because that's what I want you to do, okay? But you can't do that if you're a liar. Okay? So this is the poor example that Lion King you have set for these kids, just like all the others. Somebody getting success off a lie. That's what teaches the kids. Kids, you got to tell a lie to become really successful. Or if you tell a lie, you'll achieve a lot of success. Don't be honest. Don't be honest. It gets you nowhere. And I'm going to tell you guys, in reality, being honest is much harder. Being honest is much harder. It really is in many ways. But that's courage. Being completely honest and transparent takes courage. Lying is cowardly because liars are afraid of the truth. They're afraid of the repercussions of the truth. They're afraid of what people will think from the truth. So they lie. That's not courageous. So let's move forward and let's see what happens. Guys, stay tuned. That's it for this video. I will actually continue to try to make more videos. I know a lot of you guys are asking me for it. Many of you have come over from my other channel, Healing Together, with a 2, Healing Together. That is based off of my recent spinal fusion and experience with that. And you can go find me on Instagram at Coach Hardgains with a Z. Find Team Hardgains. Hardgains is the platform. Save your money for merch. It's coming. Like how I threw that in and, peddled my own merch. All right, see you guys.